9 to 5 office jobs are getting a bad rep. Nobody wants to be in them. Everybody wants to quit their 9 to 5 jobs, or people just skip doing them altogether. But what if I told you that it is important to go through the 9 to 5 job experience before you start your own business? This is what this episode of Extra Cash is all about. 3 reasons why you shouldn't quit your 9 to 5 job just yet. I am full-time self-employed now, but I did work a couple of office jobs before. When I was working there, I couldn't wait to get out. I couldn't wait to start on my dream and stop working on somebody else's dream. But I don't regret the experience. Looking back and going through the 9 to 5 office job experience actually helped me become better self-employed. So here are 3 reasons, if you want to start your own business, why it's not a bad idea to apply for that office job and go through it for a couple of years before starting your own. My business right now is that I'm a freelance social media artist. And reason number 1 why you should take that office job is that when you're doing your own business, you'll be working with a lot of people who work the 9 to 5 job. You're going to be collaborating with some of the biggest brands. And these brands will have employees that work that 9 to 5 job. And if you don't understand how that system works, how that office job works, it's going to be hard for you to understand how to work with them. For example, the pitching process. You'll need to pitch your ideas to brands in order for them to consider working with you. And if you don't know how an office or a corporate office works, it's going to be really hard to understand why they're taking so long or how you actually pitch your ideas to them. Usually when you're pitching something, you're probably talking to a social media manager or a social media director. And sometimes that process can take a long time. You can get frustrated because you're talking to them and they're not giving you a straight answer right away. So you think that pitch is a no-go. But really, if you know and understand corporate approval process, that person that you're talking to is not the sole decision maker. Sometimes they'll have to talk to their higher up or their boss. They'll have to have a big meeting, set a budget before they work with you. And if you don't understand that, you'll just be frustrated. But if you've worked in a corporate job before, you'll know what to prepare, you'll know the timeline, and you'll understand them better. Another example is working with brand guidelines. Some brands are really strict with their brand guidelines. The usage of their logo has to be a certain way. The way that their brand feels, the way you talk about their brand has to feel a certain way, convey a certain emotion. If you don't understand that, you're going to go back with a lot of revisions. And again, it's going to be so frustrating if you don't understand how brand guidelines work. Reason number 2 is that if you want to start your own business, you have to know what a business looks like inside and out. You can read all the books about starting your own business, but if you've never actually been in one and know what it's like to work in one, how would you know how to treat your employees? How do you know what the employees want if you've never been in that situation? So that's why it's important to actually be in one if you're going to start one. Think of being in a 9 to 5 office job as education, an experience for you to take whatever you've learned and put that in your own business. Also, you get paid by learning and experiencing the business, which takes us to the 3rd reason why you should take an office job and don't skip it. It does give you some buffer money. Starting your own business is a long process. You're not going to make $1 million in one day, and you're going to need something to live on. While you're working for somebody else, learning from them, and they're paying you to learn from them, start saving up a nest. Building your own dream, it's not going to be built in one day. Sometimes it'll take 1 year or 2 years, and you might not make any money in those first 2 years, and you need money to live. Getting that money from that learning experience will actually help you just focus on your dream, and you don't have to take that extra side job. You don't have to worry about money. You can just focus on your dream because you prepared for it and you've saved up. Those are my top 3 reasons why you shouldn't skip out on that 9 to 5 job. And I know you're super excited to jump and just go on, build your dream, build your business. But it's not a bad idea to take that office job and actually use that as a process in the steps of building your own dream. Because again, number 1, you're going to be working with those people who work 9 to 5 jobs. So you got to understand how they're thinking, how they work. Also, number 2, in order to build your own business, you got to know how the business works from inside and out. And number 3, it'll help you financially, being able to be paid while learning and then taking whatever you've saved up and then helping you focus on your dream and not worry about finances will help you actually accelerate building that dream. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, don't forget to high-five that like button, and also don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe because I'll have more videos like this. Till next time, bye!